Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to Blogfest 2016. Blogfest is a blogging conference hosted by Mumsnet, and this year it is also sponsored by YouTube. So I'm really excited because there are lots of different YouTube sessions taking place today. I'm going to try and film some of the YouTube bits, so hopefully you guys will pick up some great tips from the YouTube sessions that I go to, and I'm just going to take you along with me so you can see what it's like.
I would see when I was doing it. Remember, we got a check from Google for like $100. I was like, whoa, wait a second. I'm like, $100 for making YouTube videos? Where else can it go? And maybe we could create a career on making videos, you know? And it took like nearly 2.5 years. I had a full-time job whilst doing YouTube. And then eventually one day, the YouTube check came for equivalent to my wage. Take that risk to like, what if I put like a full-time effort into YouTube? Can I get a full-time wage?
We've switched to just purely vlogging. But yeah, we had the blog for about 2 years.
We didn't have as much engagement with other people. The minute we started putting ourselves out there in videos, then people were like warm to us more. People get to know you better, and that's when it sort of exploded. And
I think it's just because also YouTube like helps you promote your creations, whereas when you've just got a blog, it's up to you to promote it and get it in front of people.
Video has more opportunity to make more money for you. The way it's going, brands want real people to stand there and vlog.
You don't need to save up for this camera or for this technology. It's like, no, you don't need any. YouTube is a personality-driven platform. If you look at the way our show is now, our videos, it's just very like rough. Because it's not about the bedazzle, it's just about the personality. If you've got a story to tell, the narrative of the video should be your journey as a parent, not how cool you can make a video.
It was really very important to me to make it very clear that it isn't Mummy's little vlog. This is my work and I carve out a time to do it. So my husband knows I'm not just faffing around on the internet, you know. If I'm commenting on things on Instagram, that's not just a vanity project. We're building this brand. It's tactical. I know what content I'm going to create over the next 3 months. I need help to do that. And actually brand managers are looking for those ideas.
We've kind of been proactive as well, where we approached the brands which we already use and said, look, we'd love to carry on using your products, but we're getting offers from competitors' brands, so sort us out.
I think don't fear branding. It's really good to visualise who you are. Some people will like it and some people might not, but I think pick a lane.
Research into like channel optimization and that from the beginning, so using all of the tools which Google provides. So there's like the YouTube Creator Academy.
we started off by having a niche rather than our videos being about a broad thing, so then people really got to know you, and like we made sure that every single video at first was extremely like helpful.
Just been fantastic today, so thank you all. Authenticity is really crucial. So if you're not having a natural conversation where you feel relaxed, people can feel it and they kind of absorb that tension in the video, and it's not necessarily somewhere where you want to spend time. A crash course by taking advantage of one of the many months of vlogging that you can do. So there's one example here which is Vlogmas. There's often a worry that if you start vlogging at that level, then you're suddenly creating an expectation. But when you're doing it as part of the calendar month or as part of the challenge, then you can step back and move back into a routine that's more for you. So that's getting comfortable, choosing your tone. Feel like you can play with this format. Nothing is set in stone. I feel you can play with the length and the frequency, and that can be a way of appealing and cutting through to a new audience. The other way of doing it is just like mixing up the way that you actually cut your video. It's like a highlight teaser, a little snippet of what you can expect to see that day. You can do a jump cut, so where you're just shortening it down. Editing is learning to pay attention to your own boredom, and understanding that your channel will change is so key. Okay, so I'm going to take you through your content strategy to help you make sure that you are hitting and gaining as many viewers and as many different eyes as possible. It takes into account like different mindsets and different viewer behaviour. Big events in life, this is your hero content, because this is what naturally tends to do well, because it is a big event and people are interested. Hub content is your regularly scheduled content, which your subscribers kind of know about and they expect, and it's for your subscribers generally. Like, you're building up that audience day by day. And then finally, we have help content. That's always on content. Content which you are hopefully going to get viewers through search. not just through subscribers or collaborations. This is what you would expect to see the viewership of Hero Hub Help content. So just make sure everything's updated. So you have an up-to-date welcome video, your channel sections are refreshed, you have a new banner. Generally we look at watch time, how long you're sitting watching videos for. So if you have a video with 1 million views but people only watched 5 seconds of it, that's not a great signal that it's a good video. So generally it's videos that people have stayed with, engaged with. Good views but also good audience retention. That is how we decide how to stack rank on search, what people are actually searching for. A really quick way of doing this, if you search for something in YouTube, you know, the autofill, that will just return you but also the most popular results. It did used to be quite a useful thing, but now like when people are tagging stuff, food, you know, 10 years on, like how useful is that? But focus on the description and focus on your title. That is what we will be looking at. As soon as we know what that video is about, we'll look at watch time to help rank it, right? So like, it only helps in the first few days whilst they're trying to figure out what the video is. But once that's understood, it's watch time that is the place.
She's got 3.7 million YouTube subscribers, 2.4 million Instagram followers, her own clothing range, books, tours. Welcome, Louise. As Darcy's getting older, do you worry about featuring her more?
I'm actually considering pulling her back a little bit. I love filming Darcy and I love having pictures of her, but it is important for her to have a childhood when they're tiny tots and babies, lovely, but they're all the same. Whereas now she's got this personality, she's got this character, sometimes there are comments that I delete immediately.
Yeah.
I think that's unfair.
She rebranded recently to go from sprinkle of glitter and more kind of like woman. Is that the way you're going to go a little bit now?
I think so. I was so bored of everything, so I was being so sugary sweet and I'm not. Like I swear all the time, I mess everything up all the time.
What's your personal highlight since you've been on YouTube?
The highlight of it for me is that I send Darcy to a lovely school. I'm independent, I don't need help from anybody else.
Like we all have shit days, and I'm not perfect. I am a work in progress. I will never be perfect, and thank God for that, because I'm always evolving. There are certain things that I live by that help keep me sane. One of them is an attitude of gratitude. It's a simple principle, you know, if you're grateful for everything, it makes you happy. I mean, if you kind of think, oh, look at the lovely flowers and look at the sun in the sky, it doesn't have to be about material things. It can be about something really tiny. You know, when I got clean 24 years ago, I had a heroin habit. I was really the lowest, that's like emotionally, that I think I could possibly be without doing something ridiculous. I hated myself. I couldn't look in a mirror. I was disgusted by where I got to and by the person that I had become. The day I got clean was the day I started getting grateful. But when that hits the fan, I try and reframe it. So I'll take that picture. So say when my sister was dying, which is just the worst thing that's ever happened to me. You know, the why me's, what am I going to do and how am I going to carry on? And I kind of reframe it and I think of all the wonderful things that are happening right now and try and open my eyes to all of those things. Like those last 7 weeks that I had with my sister were extraordinary, of sharing and opening up to each other. And I allowed myself to open my eyes to that and feel grateful for it. No, I think there is always a way of reframing the worst situation that you could be in and finding a way to be grateful for that moment. Even if it's something as basic as, I've learned something from this. This is terrible, but I've learned something from it. Ignore the bad and love the good. And that's really helped see me through and just block the haters. I've blocked them straight away. Toxic. So self-confidence for me is about making myself feel good. And the way that I make myself feel good is by trying to be a better person. And it's little things. And it's learning to love myself. When you love yourself, you're capable of loving others. The power of sharing and empathy. And we are really good at doing that. And it is really important that you do that. Thank you. I don't know how to finish.
So that was it, guys. That was Blogfest 2016. I really hope you've enjoyed it. We are now going to the bar to go and have a couple of drinks and pick up our wonderful goodie bags. Cheers, everyone! Woo! I'm going to end this vlog by showing you what was inside the Blogfest 2016 goodie bag. The fact that it was sponsored by YouTube this year made it much more relevant for me, obviously having started my YouTube channel this year, and I did learn lots of interesting bits from the sessions I attended. I am going to do a vlog about my things that I have learned since I have set up my YouTube channel, and it'll all be like top tips and hints and things that I've taken 7 or 8 months to learn. I'll pop it all into one vlog. I'll link it in the description for you guys so you can see it. So if you are thinking about starting out on a YouTube channel, or you've got one but you're not quite sure you know what you're doing yet, hopefully my follow-up vlog to this will be able to help you a little bit. I just want to note as well, if you could just see over my shoulder here, around my lovely S, there are some quite fabulous donut lights that I could not be more obsessed with. I actually won those lights, and the company is called Giftwink. Now I will leave a link in the description box to this company. It is a brand new online gifting site. So moving on to what's inside the bag. The first thing I'm filling out is an empty packet, and that is because I have already dipped into this. There's 3 different things of saurine. So this is a malt loaf snack, and these are mini loaves to go in your lunchbox or to take to work or to college or wherever it is you're going. Then we have toffee apple ones, chocolate and blood orange ones. Now, thank you very much, saurine. Then we have from Mr. Lee's gourmet oriental noodles in a cup. Vibrant noodles of tender beef, chili, ginger and a pinch of star anise. And I think these come with those as well, and I'm assuming they are chapsticks. Then there is a book. It's called This Is How It Always Is by Laurie Frankel. So it says, this is Claude. He's 5 years old, the youngest of 5 brothers, and loves peanut butter sandwiches. He also loves wearing a dress, growing his hair long, and dreams of being a princess. So it says here, telling our stories and secrets is hard and scary and sometimes dangerous, but we must do it anyway because that's how life gets better for everybody. Oh, that's quite interesting actually. So yes, I shall definitely be checking into this book. There's another book in here as well. This is from Caroline Taggart, and it's The Misadventures in the English Language. Then we have some children's soft gel multivitamins called Alive. Then Dove was a key sponsor of the event. They are running a campaign, which I will link to in the description box actually, because it's a really good kind of like love yourself no matter what shape you are kind of campaign. You might have seen a recent advert on it. So we've got some Dove Dermaspa Goodness body cream. Then we've got a Dove Deeply Nourishing body wash. I've used that before. It smells scrumptious. And a little Dove deodorant. So thank you very much to the guys at Dove for that. Coca-Cola was also there. They're doing a lot of promotion lately for their Coke Zero. Coke Zero Sugar, which has been rebranded from Coke Zero. Aveeno was sponsoring Aveeno baby products, and they put in some Soothing Relief baby emollient cream. Karma Kazi spray poop flush. Traps pooey smells, leaving bathrooms fresh and fragrant. Citrus blast. Oh, yeah, it just smells like nice and lemony, so I'll definitely be putting that in the downstairs toilet. Oh, more stuff from Dove. Oh, it's hair. No, I don't think I've actually used Dove hair products before. So this is a Pure Care Dry Oil for dull, dry hair with precious oils, cleanses for sublime silkiness. So we've got, and it's non-greasy, so we've got the shampoo and the conditioner. Oh, this is Giftwink. So this is the company who I won the donut lights from. Giftwink. Check them out. Honestly, the guys who were at the stand were so lovely and friendly and so nice, and it does look like a really, really great online gifting service. So that was it. That was all that was in the Blogfest 2016 goodie bag. I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to some of the talks that I went to. Like I say, I went to most of the YouTube ones, so hopefully you guys will have found it really, really useful. Please give this video a big fat thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next time. See you later. Bye.